here. Let's go.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
Oh.
He'll throw down to first, 1 away. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Nicholas Shaw.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Now here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Go two, go two, go two.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler McGill earned his 5th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Titans, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jeff Singer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Mendez is over to his right as he puts this one away.
All right, he's up,
down.
he's up.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners in. So now here is Nicholas Shaw as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Even though he's batting right-handed in this particular bat, this guy swings it from both sides of the plate. Numbers pretty much the same across the board. A terrific hitter. Right-handed in this at-bat, but if you try to switch this guy around from the left side, he can do some damage also.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go on, go two, go two.
The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Nicholas Shaw.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one. At the plate now is Nicholas Shaw. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
And that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Here we go, baby.
Stepping in next, Nicholas Shaw flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Round it.
He
Round it,
lays
round it.
out for it, but he can't pull it in.
You're going.
Newton is on his way home. He'll score easily, as it's now a 2-run game.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the...
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Yezo Campos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hideki Asuncion records the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 21 men on base. The time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike floating, about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work like a name Shrek. With the money, with the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Too fast like a Porsche. By the beat like a horse. The flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot, I swish. 4th quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through.
He's getting some great results on the mound early in his pro career, and people around the game are taking notice. One of those people is Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline, who joins me now. Jonathan, what are you seeing when you look at him out there on the mound?
There's nothing more exciting than seeing a guy going from the amateur game to the pro game and hitting the ground running. He's really taken to the pro instruction. You've seen all of his stuff take a step forward in the way he's using his pitches. He works quickly. He throws a lot of strikes. The command has really gotten much better. And as a result, the players behind him love it because they're ready to go on each and every pitch. There's not a lot of wasted time.
Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest type would call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matthew Allen will be on the mound for the series opener. So now into the box is Nicholas Shaw. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. From the belt, the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care.
Ready now is Nicholas Shaw. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Round it.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Shaw. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Now here's the pitch. Hit to third. He's got it. Dig. Time to spare, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. So here is Nicholas Shaw, and their runners at the corners now. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this will bang up against the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He scores. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions, and from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice...
Into the box, Nicholas Shaw has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Johnny Lecq wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 16 men on base. For the fight, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time at the ballgame, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Reed Foley is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
From the stretch, this is hit the other way out toward left field. Steven able to track it down for the third out. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Now to bat, Nicholas Shaw. He flew out in his last AB.
Nicholas Shaw.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Steven is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. And now Nicholas Shaw is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back, the first baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Shaw.
Nicholas Shaw started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little impatient. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
6-2, the final total today. The Fightin' Phils jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Angel de los Santos earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, The Show.
Your attention, please. Now, number 33, Nicholas Shaw.
Stepping in, Jack Conley. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jack Conley.
Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Kerry Chow is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 289 is the average coming in. 1 home run and 16 RBIs.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball.
Up.
Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stephen Tarpley will come on in relief here and appear in game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense.
I was impoverished, those ties little while. Stared into open lane. Stared into long, long nights. Howling and still. West of the eastern coast. Carving the wind. Dawn of your eyes, dust off your smile when you say yes. You make me trust I will never keep you from an open door. I know. Fish run under our feet and flow, and from the rocks, scraping my knees and toe, and love with me roll.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Please welcome your Flying Squirrels.
Jake Wong gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Nicholas Shaw, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in will be Nicholas Shaw.
33. Nicholas Shaw.
Here you go, let him fly now.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball.
Go hard, go hard.
Newton isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Hey, nice swing.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Shaw. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Squared that one up just a little late.
on, guy. Get your pitch up,
0-1 count and the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. McCarthy arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions.
Stepping in once again is Nicholas Shaw. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCarthy has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another.
Stepping up is Nicholas Shaw. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
And now the first pitch. One out, nobody on.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Hit hard towards second, and a knock for him
Find
this
the ball,
time. He's
find
2
the ball.
for 4 for the game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest.
No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your Flying Squirrels.
Philip Pfeiffer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Next to hit, Nicholas Shaw. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Count even now at 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1.
Run it out, run it out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors. So next to hit is Nicholas Shaw. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. On a foul ball here, 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a dive, but he's back in. Newton stands at first with 1 out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Nicholas Shaw. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. Fastball well outside.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he missed with it, ball 4, so that means now the potential.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Richmond wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Philip Pfeiffer earned his 5th win of the year. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A. Rico Garcia, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
So now here is Nicholas Shaw looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3. Striding in is Nicholas Shaw, grounded out in his last at-bat. He pulls this one into right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now to the plate, Nicholas Shaw, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate.
Yeah, in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month.